Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me, Umbra Rays, and I'm looking a little orange because my monitor is putting off an orange light, so I look orange. So I'm orange rays for this video. Anyway, time for the JP livestream recap, as well as talking a little bit about global news too, and then that'll basically be my night, and I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm really tired and I want to go into the city tomorrow to watch Avengers, as well as, go to the cafe for Brave Exvius. So that's kind of my plan for tomorrow, but first, gotta do the news. And you know what? Tonight's live stream was actually really good, and I don't often get to say that. There's a lot of times where I feel like that it just feels like, oh, it was an embarrassing live stream, but this live stream was actually right into it. So let's talk about what you can expect for the JP side. First of all, for our mini raid game, we ended up getting 10 gift tickets. So you can expect those 10 gift tickets in the mail about May 1st, and you'll be able to use them in the month of May, and yeah, they're just gift tickets. You can't use them on another banner, but they're free tickets, so enjoy some blues, some yellows, and hopefully a rainbow. Continuing on, they went into talking about the new story content that came out today, which is basically character episodes. And those character episodes are, kind of what we've been expecting already. Sort of like these, but open some new abilities for other characters. Nothing overly exciting, so this feels pretty passable for now. But it's okay, we'll get to some more exciting news later. They talked about Bahamut 2-star. Bahamut 2-star is a absolutely beastly summon, and if I can find where the hell my mouse cursor went, I am going to do a separate video with a bit of a guide for Bahamut 2-star because the fight isn't unreasonable, but I am going to show him off because I have him fully leveled as well as his entire board fully cleared out. As you can tell, I'm a Bahamut fan. And his stats are just amazing. Fantastic. Summon damage, I think it's 250 times higher than Leviathan, but I'll show that all off on video. I showed it off on live stream, so you can always check my Twitch channel on the live stream archive if you're really wanting to see it right now. But lots of physical killers, lots of magical killers in his kit, lots of nice stats, great summon. And of course, there was the confirmation of what we already knew about the Final Fantasy XV event. The interesting thing is that they talked about Noctis's series boss battle abilities, so that'll be coming basically like at the start of, end of May, beginning of June. 6-turn cooldown, usable at the start, remove all stat debuffs, refill HP and MP for Noctis, so that's pretty darn good there. And attack up and true dual wield passive, so sounds like Noctis has a bright future ahead of him. Still not sure how I feel about it, and for people who are asking, no, Noctis is not UOC-able. New Noctis, CG Noctis, Prince Noctis, New Noctis. He will not be UOC-able, he is a Summon Fest character, so sorry, unfortunately not. And oh, what happened there? I fixed it. Anyway, continuing on, the 15 Mog King on the JP event will start May 1st at 12 p.m., not 5 p.m., so it starts 5 hours earlier. No idea why this is starting like this, but okay. Goes till May 14th, nothing surprising there. Super Hidden Treasure Vortex as well as Super EXP Vortex are two special vortexes that'll start on April 30th, and more importantly, April 30th at 11:45 p.m. The Super Hidden Treasure Vortex will only be open for 1 hour, so it must be something special, so make sure you're playing JP when that happens. Super EXP Vortex will happen for approximately half a day, starting on April 30th at 11:45 p.m. Doing that will give a super high amount of EXP, 3 times higher than the current values in the game. So I'm not sure if this is rank EXP or character EXP, but either if it's going to be interesting and worth checking out. Continuing on, there was the Square Enix Cafe talking about Cafe Charlotte, a character I've talked about previously in other videos, and I believe it's the Call of Duty Cloud of Darkness video. Well, that's staying in. Limit of... So, already talked about that character, but there's a limit of 2 per person, code redeemable and app only. The unit will be available in the game in the gacha at a later date. So, if you can't go to the cafe, it's okay. She'll eventually be put in the game if you're a Charlotte fan. There was also the talk of Season 3. Now, I'm not going to put... well, the thumbnail for this video will include some of the main art for Season 3, which looks pretty cool, but interestingly, Season 3 will be starting May 30th and is based around Fina, specifically Blue Mage Fina. Sorry, my headphones have been on for like 5 hours for live stream, so I need to take them kind of off because my head is... Anyway. Will happen around Blue Mage Fina. It happens in the Farplane world. So basically the Moogle world. You know, if you go here and then here. Okay, I guess we're not going there. But that's where it happens. We will travel around in the Phantom Train, and a new character was shown off. Just basically a simple character, but he is the train driver. What was interesting and groundbreaking was the news about Blue Mage Fina. Blue Mage Fina is a character that will start as a 5 to 6 star and become a 7 star as the story progresses and she learns more blue magic. If you play through Season 3, you will automatically get Blue Mage Fina. So Blue Mage Fina is not a character in the gacha, she is a character that you will get just for playing the game. I am absolutely, legitimately, and totally shocked about this. I never would have called this. I didn't call this. Anyway, they are working on the blue magic system, which is one to show up. We're still going to see how the blue mage system turns out, but by completing story event, Blue Mage Fina will grow and improve. Very curious as to how cool this will be, but yeah, Season 3 is starting to shape up to be a pretty awesome thing, and the main artwork is pretty cool too. So I really am excited to see where Season 3 goes. That's it. And for the rest of the month, we have some campaigns going on. Well, first one till May 20th. If you complete Season 2 on the JP side, you get a 100% Super TMR Moogle. I also believe for clearing Season 1, there was mention of 100% Trust Moogle, but it's not included on the Reddit thread, so I'm not 100% sure. Big deal, finish Season 2, it will give you 100% Super TMR Moogle before May 20th. And to help that, till May 20th, Story Half Energy will be going, so as of right now, you can clear the JP story with half energy, so cool, helps it out. Super Pickup is also available right now. Basically 4 different character banners, CG Terra, Warrior of Light, Charlotte, and Galoof. Will each get a 1-day banner. On these banners, 5k lapis per 11 pulls. You can have 5 goes at this. Guaranteed on banner rainbows, meaning every rainbow you get by pulling on this banner is a Charlotte, and it goes the same for all the others. It is them. It is also a 5% rainbow banner, so if you are looking for these specific characters, Galoof, Charlotte, Warrior of Light, or CG Terra, this is your chance to get them. Okay, continuing on, there will also be extra logins for Golden Week. Cool. There will be hidden treasures, which one of them is already available currently. There is a new producer jacket being sent out. There is a free Square Enix Cafe 11 pull that you can now do on the JP side, and you will get another free 11 pull on the 1st of May starting at midnight, and this free pull is a little special because it includes Summon Festival units too. You still don't have much of a hope of hell of getting any of them, but there you go. Other things on stream, they showed off Prince Noctis, Kenny Crow, Gentiana a little bit. There wasn't much. I should mention in Amendium that about the King Rain Noctis step-up banner, there are guaranteed rainbows step 1 and step 3, and then on step 5, it's either guaranteed King Rain or Prince Noctis. I made that mistake. There are 2 guaranteed rainbows besides the one you get that's either King Rain or Prince Noctis at the end, so the step-up banner is actually a little bit better, although kind of not. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it still. Or Noctis, that's going to take some time. But that was basically all of the JP news that happened tonight, and now I'm going to talk about Global really quickly. Global ended up getting its Maria as well as Citan, and Maria and Citan, I want to give just a little bit of feelings about Maria as well as Citan for a couple of reasons. First of all, Maria. I think that... how to say this nicely? Personally, I think that Maria is a long-term investment. She is not a bad mage. She's actually a pretty good mage because she has some really good chaining options and whatnot. And AT chaining is important in the future. My problem, though, is that she doesn't really become great until her enhancements. And even after that, CG Dark Fina comes pretty quickly and then just kind of reshapes the mage category. So it's really, really hard to recommend Maria. She is definitely a cool unit. She is definitely a perfectly good mage for anybody who's looking for one or likes Maria. Go for it. I really hope you enjoy Maria. She is really cool. As for Citan, I want to talk about Citan and Axstar versus Esther, and I want to go into more detail in a full video later. But in the meantime, both Citan and Axstar really need their super TMRs to shine. Katanas don't have a ton of great options, and both Citan and Axstar's super TMR katanas are big improvements over basically everything else that is available in the realm of katanas. Both Axstar and Citan represent a pretty big investment for most players to get those super TMRs to really get a lot out of them. The reason why I like Esther and recommended Esther as a damage dealer more, not only because she just does a frick load of damage, but also because Esther is just kind of easier to gear. There are more better true dual hand greatswords out there than there are katana options. So I really kind of recommend that you still go for Esther over Axstar or Citan, but of course both of those characters are still really good, and Citan getting another chaining option is huge for him. It really is. And Citan has a lot of killers for both human and machine. At least I remember that way. It's past midnight and I'm tired. So, Axstar, Maria is kind of more of a long-term investment, but she is a mage that pays out both in the short run as well as in the long run after enhancements. It's just there are some better options at both times, I feel like. How I feel. As for Citan, Citan definitely got something that he really needed, and something that is a doesn't nullify, but kind of addresses one of the big complaints I had about him. And I'm not even looking at datas or number at this point because I don't know what's official at this time of this recording. Whew, I kept that fairly reasonable and under control there. But I have to say that the investment is probably too much for most players. If you are looking to spend money, if they are your favorite characters, go, enjoy, be happy, you have my blessing. But personally, I still think that Esther is just generally friendlier to most players. Anyway, that is basically it. So yeah, I will be looking to do a Bahamut video as well as probably a better video when I'm not so tired about Maria and Citan as well as Axstar. And yeah, I have a whole bunch of other videos that I'm planning for the following week, including videos about other gacha games. Yeah, it's going to be a series. It's going to be a thing. Anyway, so that's basically all I want to talk about for now. I hope you all are doing well. Have a great weekend. Enjoy. Get some rainbows, and all of you, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to sleep. Like, right now. Right now. Just now. Now. I gotta make sure my finger's on the button, otherwise this joke doesn't work. It didn't work.